So after Niger kicked out France, France is so angry that they have to instigate everything possible to accuse Niger of one or two things and drag Niger government to court. These shameless people, they can do anything, go to any length, stoop to any length to do whatever they want to do. It is quite unfortunate. And recently Niger had decided to nationalize her uranium, and Orano, that is one of the French company that have been mining, are now threatening her with court case. And then we have another discussion of how Burkina Faso has earned or made 18 billion, rather 18 billion from gold since Traore took over power. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and all. Just like always, many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. You are loved, celebrated, and of course appreciated. We are all aware of, I don't know if most of you are aware of it, but it's just almost a week after the information was sent out that Niger are planning to nationalize her uranium. Remember, Mali had nationalized the gold. Burkina Faso as well nationalized her gold. And after Burkina Faso nationalized her gold, you saw the growth. Now, we keep asking ourselves, where do Ibrahim Traore get the money, the fund from? Because all these projects he is achieving, all these goals he's achieving, all these things he's doing in Burkina Faso need money. So where is he getting his money from? It is because he had taken hold of the resources that they have. That is where he got his money from to do all that he is doing, Your Majesty. So, Niger want to follow suit what Mali and Burkina Faso have done, nationalizing that resources which they have. And Orano is saying, no, you cannot nationalize these resources. The audacity for me, these people have the mind to come out and tell this sovereign body that, no, you cannot nationalize these resources. Who is Orano Uranium? Orano is a foreign company, okay, living in Al-Kebulan, in Niger to be precise. And we have Niger freedom fighters, Niger leader, okay, coming out to say, okay, we are tired of you. Since we have kicked out your government, we want you also to get packing. Because there is this thought of, okay, Macron can still use this Oreno to steal out from the Sahel. People say that, and it is possible. And the Niger government said, okay, we want you also to follow suit, follow the footstep of your master. Leave our country. We don't want you here anymore. And Oreno have the audacity to take a sovereign nation like Niger to court over their resources. Mind you, these resources is for the Nigerians. It is their inheritance. Okay, it is their property. And we have a foreign body saying they want to take them to court for their own property. You see where we are heading to as Africans? You see, people never respect us. Why? Because we have people who have insulted us before them and they've looked down on Africans. Like they don't see anything about Africans again. Africa don't scare them anymore because to them they have see finish. It is unfortunate, Your Majesties. It is unfortunate. Let's listen to this and then we take it on from there, Your Majesties.
So France is furious. Not only is France losing in Burkina Faso, in Niger is a big one. Remember, Burkina Faso, France used to give them about 1 billion for their gold and all of that. But within the time space that President Traore come into power, they have made multiple of billions of dollars, about 18 billions of dollars, right? But today, I want us to focus on Niger. Africa and Africans, we don't know our power. Most people that grow up in Africa don't actually know the potential and the capability of Africa as a continent. For 50 years, France has this company called Urano. It's a nuclear power company exploiting Niger. If you go to Niger, the people are poor. It's one of the poorest country on the planet Earth. But Niger is among the top uranium producers globally. You can't believe this. Many people in the country may not even have a clear understanding, and that is why we need a unified vision, and we need to teach Africans, sons and daughters, Africa. We need to teach our sons and daughters Africa. That means we need to know our resources. We need to know our power. We need to know what is on ground. And that is why human capital investment is my focus. We need to invest more in human development. Recent development, there is a license revocation and then legal action taken by the France company. Can you imagine that? You came to somebody's country, they stop you, that we don't want this deal anymore. We don't want you to keep exploiting us anymore. You take illegal action. It's amazing how this guy sees Africans. And it's because we've not been able to raise ourselves and build quality leadership. The value that we hold and how we take ourselves and carry ourselves before the world is what is causing all these people to do whatever they are doing to Africans. In June 2024, Niger revoked Orano's license for Imourian projects, and that is the uranium site. In December 2024, Niger seized and halted their exports. Do you believe that France exports about 3.5 billion and like 4 billion USD from Niger every single year, but turn around to pay Niger about 400 million? See, an embarrassment. Why France is succeeding and the people are living in affluence and luxury, Niger people are going through poverty, untold poverty. Why France is enjoying abundance, Niger is enjoying poverty and penury and pain, and they call Africa poor. How poor are we that a region, a section of Africa is generating over 3.4 billion for France? And that is just on one side. And then you turn around to give on what we call the royalty of 3%. The same thing is being exported from Canada at 18 to 20%. So what's actually the difference between the Canadian uranium and African uranium? It is the value they see in the people. And when Niger says we have to increase this to at least close to 12 to 10 to 12%, they say no, it has to be 3%. All African country, everything exported from Africa is between 2 to 3%. Very unfair deal. It is time for Africa to wake up.
And we have Burkina Faso as well, who, according to the news, had earned 18 billion from gold since Traore took over. Like I told you from the beginning, these are ways that Burkina Faso is making the money that they are using to, complete most of the projects that they have. 18 billion US dollar since Traore took over. Traore took over. It's not more than 3 years, and they have made 18 billion. Your Majesties, just imagine how much have been going out of Burkina Faso. This is just from gold. Just from gold. There are other areas, other resources that eye Burkina Faso. But this is just gold, giving 18 billion, not up to 3 years. And just imagine all the years that the puppets have been ruling and answering to their puppeteers. A lot of money was going out of the continent. A lot of money was going out of the continent, Your Majesties. And it is unfortunate. Now, this is a reason why we see that world powers are not really happy with the Sahel leaders. They are not really happy what is going down in the Sahel because they are being forbidden at this time to even fly the airspace of the Sahel. They don't go to the Sahel. They can't fly the airspace of the Sahel. If it were before where they have opportunities to fly to, to these Sahel countries, they would have opportunity to spy on them more. But right now, they can't officially go to the Sahel. And even with the those that they are paying to terrorists that they are paying, spies that they are paying, these Sahel nations are intercepting the spies. So let's read out some of this information from this news outlet. Burkina Faso's transitional government says that it has generated 18 billion US dollar in revenue from gold mining since Captain Ibrahim Traore seized power in 2022 military coup. Traore, who came to power promising to return control of the country's vast natural resources to the Burkinabe people, has said that gold profits are now being used to benefit the nation rather than foreign companies and private interests. And we are seeing this evidence in the recent developments, the sudden development is shaking the West, and they are saying everything is AI. They are attributing it to AI because to them they are so shocked that this can happen within a short period of time, Your Majesty. The country's mining minister said the revenue has been a vital part of government efforts to strengthen the economy and fund public services, including healthcare, education, and security. Burkina Faso, one of Africa's top gold producers, continues to face serious economic and security challenges. Why? That is a question that we should answer in our minds. Particularly from ongoing conflict with extremist group in the north and east. However, the military-led government has emphasized that natural resource wealth should directly support the country's development. Some analysts and civil society groups have questioned the transparency of how the gold revenues are being managed. They are calling for independent oversight and regular public reporting to ensure accountability. They're always targeting, they're always looking for something to get on Ibrahim Traore, but they would never see anything to hold on Ibrahim Traore because we are sure that he is transparent. Because with the way he's pulling the world, pulling crowds around the world, Ibrahim will not even fall for any dirty tricks to cheat on his people. That will never happen. If Ibrahim is that kind of a person, the Almighty, the Creator, will not give him this task of liberating his people from the hold of the wicked one. And if you listen keenly to what General Langley, the American general, said, he was emphasizing on gold. That is to say that when the French government and other foreign bosses were still dealing with the Sahel, they were eating a lot, making a lot of money from the gold in Burkina Faso. And they know that there is a lot in Burkina Faso. That is why they were trying to use General Langley to make people disbelieve or distrust Ibrahim Traore so that they can return as savior of the people to keep eating. They don't want people to know that this is the kind of amount they are making from a country they call poor and wretched. Burkina Faso is one of the nations that they've told the world is so poor, it can be salvaged. Your Majesties, but this is a nation that is making over 18 billion US dollar from gold just for 1-2 years. Your Majesty. So the Creator is exposing the hypocrisy of democracy yet again. If it were a democratic leader who was sitting up there, let's be sincere. Are we going to see an amount like this just from one sector? 18 billion US dollar from one sector? It's not million, we're talking about billion. 18 billion US dollar. Your Majesties, let's be sincere and tell ourselves the truth. The same democracy that you people are pushing, you must go back to democracy. Democracy, democracy, democracy. How many help have democracy given to us? Let's be frank. Let's tell ourselves the truth. That's our uncle from Ghana who is always advocating for democracy, insulting the Sahel leader, especially Ibrahim Traore. Can you see now what Ibrahim is doing? And the painful thing is that no matter what Ibrahim does, people like him will not see it. They won't see anything good in it. They won't, and it is unfortunate. The joy is that Ibrahim is in his position, the position that he should be. Nothing is going to take him out of that position until he's done with what he needed to do. This is the information I want to bring to your notice. Leave your thoughts and opinion there in the section. I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive always. Your Majesties. Bye for now.